know the half of the abuse. All my friends are heathens, take it slow. Wait for them to ask you.
Huh? I was the one giving the bandits supplies.
What?
It's all my fault.
No option to toss Ben off the train after exposing his treachery. Also, the revelation that Ben was the one supplying the bandits not surprising to anyone.
You guys got a problem with your train?
Yeah, you're standing right in front of it.
Actually, it's the 9,000-gallon petroleum tanker dangling from a bridge blocking your way.
Oh, shit. God damn, you guys have a kid. Do you know how long it's been since I've seen a kid? Shit. What's your name?
Whoa, chill out, Omid. We know you're a cool character, but yeah, that didn't sound creepy at all. Clementine unlocks a door that has no lock on the knob. I guess it's become customary at this point that walkers can pop out of nowhere just for the sake of adding tension. There were none when we walked in. Walkers start off here and then magically appear this close just a few seconds later.
Can't wait for you to get to Savannah, Clementine. I got your parents right here. And you be sure to find me, whether Lee wants you to or not. Now, what I need...
I thought that fucking thing was broken.
Yeah, but don't you remember when Carly gave you batteries for it?
There were some batteries in one of those boxes. Here, you can have some too. For your walkie-talkie.
More reading.
We're almost at the river. Almost to the boats.
Notice how Kenny doesn't specify working boats.
What the hell?
I wonder for whom that bell tolls. Game cliche number 13. A group of dumb bastards just standing around gawking at the obvious threat surrounding them. Really, Kenny? How did you not notice that walker clearly with its hand out trying to grab you?
No! Ben! Help her!
Ah, Ben, old Ben, you are the king of cowards and scumbags. Point-and-click adventure game turns into first-person shooter. This design of the sun.
I don't need that anymore. I'm done digging up dead dogs for today.
No option to keep the shovel as a weapon, especially after Lee said,
The shovel is never not useful. Whoever it was, seems like they're following us. And I don't like being followed.
All the more reason to get on a damn boat where we can't be followed.
yeah, because there's no possibility someone else is going to have a working boat and follow you.
Maybe it's not such a bad idea to check the place one more. I said I'm done with this house.
Yeah, let's not check the shed to see if there's anything else we can use.
My mom and dad can't be far now. Maybe we can look for them on the way to the river.
No option to say yes and make the story more interesting.
I need you to stay here and keep an eye on Clementine.
Yeah, because leaving Clementine with Ben went so well the last time.
So you're just gonna leave me on the bench here?
No offense, Ben, but I'd feel safer if you stayed here.
You want to know what Lee should have said? No offense, Ben, but you have no reason to be offended by anything I say.
I'm a fishing captain, not a miracle worker.
Well, you did make Larry's head magically disappear earlier.
Molly! 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 Teleport!
Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for Kenny to intentionally drop Lee because he's an asshole, and there he goes. I'm surprised more walkers didn't fall through since the sewer hatch was left open. The animation of this blood. Ah, the sewage level. Resident Evil 2, anyone? I guess Telltale forgot the old saying, righty-tighty, lefty-loosey. Lee leaves this hole wide open. Ha ha, Fallout.
Where'd you get the bottle?
Found it.
Ah, so it's a plot bottle.
That boat out there is an answered prayer.
No, it's not. It's just that you should have searched more thoroughly.
I guess I should go get ready.
What, you got makeup to put on, Clem?
I got a bad feeling about this.
I've got a bad feeling about this cliche.
Where would be the best place to look for medicine?
Right here. Nurse's station. They were using it as a medical facility. Not a problem. Look what I found.
How'd you manage to fit that in your backpack? Another example of game cliche number 13.
Think I can borrow that hook thing of yours?
I don't know. Hilda and I have been through a lot together.
Hilda?
That's what I call her. Don't judge.
Well, too bad, Molly, because I am gonna judge you. You have a climbing axe named Hilda. Confederate flag. Look, I don't doubt that Molly is strong, but I do have a hard time believing that she could be that agile with a car battery in her backpack.
Okay.
Those things are not featherweight.
Come on, what are you, chicken? Jump.
What did you call me? Well, now that you mention it,
Damn, I was half expecting to hear a Back to the Future reference there.
Molly has it. She ran off to do something.
Well, she'd better bring it back here. I don't know why you trusted that girl with it. We hardly know her.
She saved your life, didn't she?
Yeah, but what has she done for me lately? It's my fault Duck and Katya got killed. If I hadn't screwed up back at the motor inn, they'd still be alive.
And so had Carly, you dick! Remember how bandits came raiding into the motel and tried to kill us all because they didn't get the supplies that you were dealing them, which led to Lily getting all pissed off, and then we had to kill the bandits while fleeing the motel, and then Lily questioned all of us, and you pussied out and didn't admit your mistake, which led to Carly uncharacteristically defending you, which then led to Lily getting even more angry, which then led to Lily shooting Carly! Yeah, that was your fault too. Point-and-click adventure game turns into first-person shooter. Again. In the same episode, no less. They should fire whoever was responsible for making that decision. Where the hell were these walkers hiding? Did Telltale save that whole sequence just for dramatic effect? You know, the whole bells ringing to signal that someone is about to die, and Molly and Lee walk past the door that had the hatchet safely locking it, only to find out that Ben's dumbass took it, and then they run into Ben, ask him where he got the hatchet, and then bam, here come the walkers. Lame. Now this is borderline ridiculous. Why can't Lee just run up the stairs and kill off the walkers like he does here? Why does he have to slowly back up with a shotgun and kill them off that way, other than for the sake of adding tension? Unnecessary, I say. Nice job at getting rid of yet another useful weapon, Lee.
Fatality.
Are they unpatchable?
I'll take her off your hands. Take her back with me to my people. We're well supplied, well hidden, and a lot of us have had kids of our own. And now Crawford's fallen, we got nothing left to fear from them.
Vernon will take the boat even if you agree to let him take care of Clementine, which completely negates the whole reason why he'd want to keep hidden in the Fallout shelter like he said. I mean, granted, we later find out in the 400 Days DLC that Vernon taking the boat is what leads his group to go downhill.
Vernon was out for the boat the whole time. And the second they left that boat unattended, we just stole it. That's when our group fell apart.
Now, if Telltale's intention was to hide the fact that Vernon is a slimy, backstabbing worm, then they did a good job. But since this is such a leap in logic and it's still a broken plot point, we're gonna count it as a sin.
He says he feels bad about it. Leaving us and Clementine behind.
Scene does not contain makeout session. Also, the lack of animation in Lee's eye during this sequence here is very creepy and lazy. More reading.
He's still bitten.
So?
This is about trying to save him. At the very least, buy him some time.
Well, it doesn't matter. Lee will die regardless of whether or not you chop off his arm. Because the game demands it.
You got this. You got this, motherfucker.
Look, we know that Dave Fennoy is an excellent voice actor, but the delivery of that line was terrible. It should have been delivered more along the lines of,
You got this, Lee. You got this, you no-bite-hammer motherfucker. King Kong ain't got shit on me. Oh, yeah.
and then Lee slips on the shades to the tune of.
I wear my sunglasses tonight, so I can.
Well, I know you two are just gonna look out for number one. And number two, you know, yourselves.
Yeah, like you haven't been doing that the whole fucking game.
I think we need to have an adult conversation about what happens if Lee takes another spill. We could be looking at a Larry situation here.
Who's Larry?
It don't matter.
Actually, it does matter if you're going to bring up his name and the situation.
You ruined that dude's face.
Hey, look, a plot bottle. The unnecessary change of the camera angle during this sequence. We get it. We're high up in the air. There are walkers down below. No need to point out the obvious.
Keep going, you bunch of lollygaggers.
Oh, hey, look at that. A convenient accident that Kenny caused. so that he can sacrifice himself for making the dumb mistake and possibly redeem himself because he's been an asshole this entire game. But we use the term sacrifice lightly because we never see him die, and there's a high possibility that we might see him later on in Season 2. Hey, look at all these reused walker designs. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, sit back, relax, and enjoy the awesomeness of this sequence.
Minus 30 cents. I didn't take from you.
Your people didn't?
That is irrelevant. You can't blame Lee for something that someone else did.
You're a monster. You're a murderer and a thief. And I'm gonna hurt you so bad.
Maybe it's just my dirty mind, but that sounded a little too sexual. Sorry, stranger. Lee don't swing that way.
Lee, listen to me. I need you to hear this before what happens next. I can take care of her. We can have a family.
Man, this sounds awfully familiar.
I'll take her off your hands. Take her back with me to my people. We're well supplied, well hidden, and a lot of us have had kids of our own.
I know how to be a dad, you know. She wouldn't be exposed to what she has been with you.
I get what he's trying to say, but Lee exposing Clementine to this harsh world and teaching her has made her tougher, stronger, and more capable of surviving. So wouldn't neutering her make her, weaker? And less capable of surviving should you either die or abandon her yourself? Your argument is invalid. Oh look, we got a glitch! How in the bloody hell did Clementine get Lee into this convenience store? First of all, where'd she get the strength to drag him? Lee was passed out and he was practically dead weight. Suspension of disbelief is getting stretched here a little. And I know that they're covered in walker muck, but how did she manage to drag Lee through all those walkers and not get eaten? This is worse than when Ellie was able to get Joel back to the cabin in The Last of Us. If you managed to get through this entire sequence without at least shedding a tear, well, congratulations, you fucking sociopath. One of the worst cliffhangers ever.
Usually it's about now I get the I didn't do it.
Not from me.
You're not my daddy.
No, I'm not.
What did you say your name was?
Doesn't matter, right?
You have such pretty.
Hey there, girls. Things were bad before. Bad now, but they're different, you see?
People are eating each other.
But they weren't before. The banks, the politics, the crap. Those things are gone. Hell comes in a lot of different colors.
Can I give you a piece of advice?
Mind your own business. Chill the fuck out, lady.
Don't come in here and swear at me.
I'll say whatever I want.
I have to pee.
Then just go. She's an asshole, that's for sure.
That's what it takes.
Well, you don't have to be a bitch about it. We toss him out and save the group.
Lee? What the fuck, man?
You want to get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me, though, because it's me before anyone else in here! Knock this guy out.
How's she doing?
Well, her family's dead, so you're really fine. All of your colleagues are probably dead.
You don't think I know that? Of course I'm not fucking fine. God, Lee, just leave me alone.
The world is ending out there. Who cares who I am? I don't trust you. Give it to her.
What?
You can't be serious.
Do it.
No.
Then shoot her.
Huh?
Think you're a great guy.
Shut up, dog.
I fell, and my walkie-talkie broke. Glenn had the other one.
So, it can't really help us. He's just an old racist asshole. This isn't our problem. We should go.
No, don't leave me. Damn it, Lee.
I'm sorry. Once Katya patches that guy up, you can kick him out of here. Send them out on their own. I couldn't care less.
Can you help me find it?
Sorry, hon. I don't have time. I need to keep my strength up, too.
I hope I get to eat next time.
So, he's the asshole. You shot Mark, you psycho bitch!
It's already found us.
Your boy Danny is nuts. This woman right here is fucking insane! Shut the fuck up. You need to unhear all of that. You think this shit is gonna get you what you want? You best get the fuck out of here! Maybe it was
Lee,
her.
come on.
I think she probably did it.
Lee, what the fuck?
What's happening?
Nothing. Everything is fine. Say it to me, asshole. What you said to my girl. Wanna scare people, scare me. Fucker. How about I throw your sorry ass off this fucking train?
Can we at least look for my parents when we get there before we go?
They're dead. We have to move on.
They're not dead. Do you want them to be?
Fuck, it's still locked. Mind your own business. Wanted you to help out, we would have asked.
God, you're a real son of a bitch, aren't you?
Shut up and start cutting. Have it your way.
I will. You son of a...
Run! Run!
Can't I just hold it? Maybe I can...
I already told you no. Don't ask me again, okay? Clem, go over and sit with Krista and Omi, okay?
But I want to...
Just do what I say, okay? Clem! God damn it, get back here! Clementine!
Ta-da!
Don't ever do that again. Clementine, Krista asked you a question, and both of us would like an answer. Who have you been talking to?
Can't I come? My mom and dad can't be far now. Maybe we can look for them on the way to the river.
There's no way I'm letting you go back out there.
You guys really aren't from Crawford, are you?
I don't have to tell you anything. You threatening me, old man? Because you're not gonna like how that goes. Put the fucking gun down before you really make me mad. I know killers. Seen my share. You ain't got the look. That means you ain't got the balls. Now drop the goddamn gun! Who the hell are you people?
Why should we tell you anything?
Because now I'm the one holding the gun. Start talking. My friend here asked you a question.
Besides, why should we help you?
Because this is your other option.
This is Bree. She can help us.
We don't need her.
My sister was diabetic, and by Crawford's rules, that made her a liability.
I don't care about your life story, Mommy. Nice going, asshole.
Will we have time to look for my parents?
We can't, Clem. I'm sorry.
But they're in Crawford somewhere. They have to be.
Clementine, I know you don't want to give up on them. Crawford's just like every other place now. If your parents are there, they won't be like you remember them. They won't remember you at all. You know what, Kenny? Go fuck yourself. Screw that. I look like I need any preferential treatment? Then kill me, you son of a bitch, okay? Don't even fucking hesitate. I'm gonna kill you. Get that door open.
I can't.
Do it!
Wait, don't I get a vote?
No.
If this asshole thinks he's getting on my boat, he's out of his motherfucking mind!
This is gonna suck.
If only the audio